just turns it off.
No, you smile at the flash. It's a camera. It's a high-speed communication device. Okay, good evening, everybody. It is September 27th at 7:02, and we're going to call the city council meeting, the regular city council meeting, to order. We'll start off with roll call. First, councilman position number 1, Joe Armand.
I am here.
Council position 2, David Budrus.
I am present.
Council position 3, Stephen Hardy.
Present.
Council position 4, Chris Moritz.
Here.
And council position 5, Levi Shank. Okay. Next thing on the agenda is recognize the visitors, and we have none, so we'll move on. The first thing tonight is the approval of the city council minutes from the meeting on September 13th, 2023.
I motion we accept them as presented.
Okay.
Second.
Levi Shank just finishing up Be Downtown in 5 minutes, so Levi Shank is on his way. So we've got a motion and a second to accept the minutes as written. Further discussion? No further discussion. All in favor of accepting the minutes as written, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, the same. Motion passes 4-0.
0-0.
Yes, thank you.
We'll do karaoke later.
Second thing on our agenda tonight is to approve the claims. New claims.
I move to approve the new claims as presented.
Second.
So we've got a motion and a second to accept the claims as written. Further discussion?
I just have a question about the Fireball sewer solvent. Is that
Yes.
something, how often do we have to get that?
Well, we bought that about once a year, and somebody thought they could order 2 buckets and we wouldn't run out again. And after it was ordered, it was found out that that stuff is $500 a bucket. So we have enough for the whole year now.
Is that something that we use on our sewer ponds or sewer lines? or-
Sewer lines.
Oh, for-
It's the pink powder that we put down. It's an acid
Okay.
that
for-
eats tree roots.
Okay.
And it's, as you can well see now, $500, $250 a bucket for that stuff. That's 2 5-gallon buckets.
So it must work, you're saying.
It's nasty stuff. It smokes, and you don't, says it's got the big skull and crossbones on the bucket. You don't want to be breathing that when you pour it in the sewer hole.
Okay.
What are most of our sewer lines? What are our sewer, is it concrete or cast iron?
Concrete, no, I don't think we've got virtually any cast iron. We've got concrete,
Clay?
we've got clay, we've got some cement ones,
Wood?
some, well, they're,
Could be,
it's
could be.
possible, but most of them you'll see are the bluish green colored plastic, anything that's been worked on. That would be a typical 4-inch line now.
But
And
the-
there's still a lot of old red clay.
But the roots, I think, that you're targeting wouldn't be affecting any of the green or newer stuff. It'd be your older clay.
And
tile.
even the clay looks more like a cement.
Yeah.
It's hard stuff. People talk about how easily it is to fracture. The pieces I've seen, we've actually opened up the holes in some of those manholes, and you got to take a good sized hammer and whack it real hard. It looks like red cement.
Okay.
That's good. I didn't know if it was for the pond or what.
No.
Sewer lines, it's a must to have that.
That's basically root killer.
Yeah, perfect.
Further discussion? All in favor of accepting the claims as written, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, the same? Very good. 4-0-0. And we have the prior check register. And this will be the second time, as always, that you look at them. If the council's really not interested in reviewing those again, those are the checks you approved last time. Maybe this is something we can, I'm not sure exactly why we would do this, but I'll leave that up to you.
I think it was because we did not sign off on them the previous meeting, whereas this one we did sign off on.
Okay?
So I think
So it's something we're gonna wanna consider doing.
just, I think exactly what it's done, I don't think we can touch on it.
I think it does bring a lot of discussion of reconciliation.
So we can compare what we approved against what is actually.
Okay, that was just something I thought I'd bring up, see if we could reduce a little of our paperwork, but these are, basically, these are the ones that, for instance, I don't know if you've got well, you've got this online, but this would be the checks that you're looking at the second time through. So any discussion on the prior check register?
None for me.
Chris? Okay. Okay, we'll move on. The next thing on the agenda is our bridge repair. We had a gentleman in here from the county who answered questions on our last council meeting, and the thing we did not do was approve the fact that we want to go forward with this, and I think there was one question left out, and that was if the county would accept COVID funds. And I spoke with Nathan, who is basically in charge of running this, and he said, yes, they would. So the answer is yes, they'll take our COVID money. So we got a motion on the floor to accept the bridge repair proposal by the county. Is there a second? Got a motion and a second. Further discussion?
How much did we come up with the figure? I don't recall. We kind of,
Well,
and this is a two-part question. How much? And I thought I heard some scuttle last meeting, somebody else didn't agree, didn't agree with the assessment.
no, actually, they said it was somebody who worked for King County, and they said you better take that one and
Okay.
run with it, because they didn't think they could even come and look at it for that price, which I'm sure is quite.
What? But it was somebody other than that.
Oh, news to me.
I don't.
But there's nothing that anybody else knows about it, then that's fine. But the amount was what?
So we got one bridge was 12,595. Let's see if I can break these down into different structures. So one was 10,000, and that would be the Linden Street Bridge. And the Linden Street was 10,107.24.
Okay.
So I don't know if any of you want to look at that. And the Main Street Bridge was 12,000? 12,598.89.
Now, on the one on Main Street, was there any aesthetics going to be done to the actual bridge?
Yes, what
Okay.
you see above ground, which was not actually structural, but yes, all of that would have been repaired or will be repaired.
Did you need to see it, Steve?
No, that's just the same proposal from last, yeah, I'm fine.
So we've got a motion and a second to move forward. Was that correct? With the county repairing these bridges?
And I didn't see a start date on that. I didn't see a start.
There won't. They'll
Oh,
get
okay.
after it. He thought that they could get this done before the end of the year.
Okay.
And that would be nice if we could get it done. Obviously, we've waited another month. We would have to verify that, but
Did they say that these prices are locked in?
yes, these prices were okay. They're good prices.
Okay. I'm good. Thanks, Mr. Mayor.
Any further discussion on the bridge repairs to Main and Linden? And the motion was to accept the counties, give them a call and move forward with this. Okay? All in favor of that motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same? Okay, motion carries 4-0-0. Well, at this time, the next thing on our list may not be on your agenda. I've moved these two around, is to go to executive session.
How long do you want?
I would say 15 minutes. Evening, Levi.
Evening.
And
Go ahead and declare.
so it is now 7:13 and we are going to go to executive session. And since there is no visitors, anybody in the building, we'll have to watch the front door here. But we'll just have it right here. It is 7:29 and we are back live with our city council meeting. Returned from our executive session. The next thing on the list here on the agenda is hopefully a motion from somebody on the floor to accept resolution 247, 2023. And that is a settlement and mutual release agreement.
So moved. Second.
So we got a motion and a second on the floor to accept the settlement and mutual release agreement. Further discussion?
I'm good.
Good.
All in favor of accepting motion 247, 2023, signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed, the same. Motion passes 5-0. And it is now time for Levi.
Move to adjourn. Second.
So we've got a motion to adjourn and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Meeting's adjourned at 7:30. Congratulations, group.
We forgot to call the order workshop on budget amendment.
And we are now opening a workshop, which is open to the public, and it will be a budget hearing or a budget workshop.
To be clear, it is open to the public, but we have not been broadcasting.
That's true.
So,
This will not be on
unless
YouTube.
there's